to Texas way. I mean,
This will be 3 years. July 2nd will be 3 years. Yep.
you guys are glad you did it?
100%. And I was just talking to him. I said, like, it took me 2 years to be like, hey, okay, I'm good.
Like this was a good choice?
Yeah, it took me 2 years. Whereas my wife was like, I tried to convince her after about a year. I'm like, maybe we should go back. Like, I've got too many things still going on over there that
Where you could go back and be
I can go
fine.
back and be fine. Plus, we still own our houses there.
Yeah.
And she's like, no,
She loves it here.
she's not going back. My wife's Chinese, so it's not like as if like there's a huge Chinese market of people, you know, where we live and prosper. Like, she's
And she's
so
experienced a tad bit of racism.
no, it actually is not
fine with
bad.
it.
It's not bad where we're at. It's just the like the
Yeah,
thing
there's
is,
just not that many Chinese people.
And so
Correct me
she's
if I'm
comfortable.
wrong. Chinese are the toughest people on the planet in some ways.
Chinese are the toughest people.
Yeah,
She's just
the
fine with
culture.
it, and her whole she's very close with her family. Like they FaceTime every day. Like it's
They're all in NorCal?
They're all in North Cal.
She's gangster.
Yeah,
well,
so
similar
she-
to my wife. Yeah. And what's weird is like my wife had friends, but in LA, that's like me and Brian, you know, we were the mayors of that fucking town. We had so many friends.
Oh, yeah.
We come here, you know, I have the baseball guy. Like
Hey, guys.
I have
You got Jamal Charles. You got
I have my
Derek-
Hello, hello,
I have my sons like coaches and I coach with, and then those dads. But I know a few. It's getting better now, dude. She has so many friends now.
Your wife?
Oh my, dude, it's like the best move for her. It's the best movie we ever made.
Yeah.
For her and the kids, I mean, it's fucking.
Is it just because the community you went into?
Yeah, like they're all just rallied around her. And
We
she
made
has
the mistake of
so-
living where we live.
You fucked up.
Yeah, it's too isolated.
Where do you live? The Hill.
You ever been to Oklahoma?
West Austin. I'm in the woods. We're in a small.
on the border of
gated
Arkansas?
Community. Yeah, we're just in a small gated community with nothing around us.
But there's like 8 houses, right?
I
It's
gotta,
like
I gotta get
community.
the fuck out of there.
Where we're at, dude, it's
I'm telling
wild,
you.
but
So we looked in Steiner Ranch.
get out
When we
of
were
there.
looking
Steiner
at
Ranch is
2020.
cool.
Steiner Ranch is nice. We were looking at the community where the golf course is for University of Texas. That place is amazing. We were very close to moving there. That was like my spot. I wanted to live there, or there's a place called the Hills, which is another golf course community.
yeah.
We lived in. We moved.
All good places.
We put a couple offers in on houses there. It was during 2020, so we got outbid by like $200,000.
Yeah.
We came in $200,000 over, and they outbid us by $200,000.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, holy
Wild
shit.
time.
Oh yeah.
So it was a weird time, and then we just kind of got a little frustrated. We started looking in Cedar Park, started looking in
Cedar Park's cool.
you know, Round Rock and
Yep,
those areas.
yep.
We liked kind of the areas, but I was more leaning towards this area, Lakeway.
Yeah.
like right. That's where I
So
live.
yeah, so Lakeway. We looked in Lakeway. Lakeway was kind of like my spot of like, hey, this is good for the kids. 100% good.
It's good. It is. It's good for
Yeah,
the kids.
the Steiner Ranch in the Hills. The Hills is older. Like kids are in high school or they're in college.
Lakeway's
Parents
like
are waiting.
Kid Central, Sport
Yes.
Central, like
Yeah.
the rec team. Like it's just
Yeah.
Really?
So we were leaning towards Lakeway on that side. So like we understood that was kind of the spot for us, and we were going to bring the kids. Was going to be Lakeway.
And then you decide why Dallas?
We decided on Dallas because honestly, like we got triple the house for the same price.
Did you ever look in Fort Worth? I love Fort Worth. Too much.
Yeah, it's just too off to the
Yeah,
side.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Is it?
Plus, we a couple of my members from my gyms that I had in California, they moved to that Prosper Frisco area. Rich Chow lives in Frisco, which by the way he says hi.
I love Rich.
So Rich Chow lives in
We were
Frisco.
just texting like 2 weeks ago.
I convinced him to move to Texas. And his wife was like, oh, I don't know. And then they came and looked at houses. And before they left, they were like, we've already put a couple offers in. So they left. They came and looked at houses. They already put 2 offers in on some houses. They ended up in the one they're in now. And he moved here a whole year before I did.
Damn, gangster.
Even though I'm the one that
Isn't it
convinced
weird at
him.
our age moving?
I know.
It is.
Isn't it weird? And then I'm like, like 3 months, I'm like, am I ever going to learn these fucking roads? Like LA, I didn't need to use my maps. Never.
Yeah.
Right.
I could get anywhere, 405, 101,
a life of
downtown,
doing it, though.
Sunset. Yeah, I knew everything.
Yeah.
Then here it's like, all right, I got to find a Starbucks. I'm
Yeah.
like driving,
I
looking at the
know.
maps.
Are
I'm
you
like, well,
how far away are you from the nearest town center supermarket?
Close.
You're close.
Yeah, close.
Yeah, Lakeview's what? 5 minutes from here?
Yeah,
10 minutes from
close.
here? Yeah, 10 minutes from Where are you? You're 30 minutes?
No,
About
I'm
an hour.
20 minutes from
20 minutes from here?
22 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, have you thought about relocating?
Hey,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I bought my house. For,
20 minutes, my dick, dude. You're not 20 minutes.
hold on.
There's no way 20
Let me
minutes.
see. No,
When there was like an ice storm here, I had to pick him up in one of my trucks or my Jeep. So I was like, yeah, just send me your address. I figure, I've never been to his house. So it's weird how well you know. I've never been to his house. He's never been to mine. So I'm gonna come pick you up, man, because Tesla can't go in the fucking snow. So I go to pick him up. I mean, it took
22 minutes.
All right.
But you were also in the snow, but it's a pain in the ass 22 minutes because it's
like this.
It's this
Oh,
shit.
buddy. He's
So
in
it's like
this.
it's a nightmare. So I'm like, oh,
It's
22
22 minutes
not
at
bad.
35 miles an hour. Yeah, 45 miles an hour, 22 minutes.
yeah. So
Feels long.
if I could just fly over that lake, that little fucking
it'd be
river,
6 minutes.
right? But like I gotta go
Well,
around.
that's Austin in general. Like you gotta get around the lakes. Like everything's
off.
around.
Yeah.
And how old are your kiddos?
So 11 and 7.
So moving, it wasn't like that age. They're still cool. Like they don't have like my friend, my kiddos had their friends. Basti was, he's 5 when we left, so it's whatever to him. Basti had his crew, like his team there. But when we came here, I was so worried they wouldn't fit in. But buddy,
So
right away.
It was hard for my son. My daughter's fly by the seat of her.
Hey, look, it's the mayors of LA. So, while talking about moving to Texas, by the way, Brendan Schaub moved to Texas, then moved again because he had to sell his house. Less than a year living in it because he couldn't afford it. And you can tell Callan just hates living in Texas. But at least Callan gets to perform at the Comedy Mothership. But Schaub just admitted something. The entire reason these guys moved to Austin, Texas, was to be with Joe Rogan. That was the entire reason. And he lives there. He lives on that lake Schaub used to live on and probably still is occupying that thing until he has to leave, probably on like the 1st or something. So, like, he's right there. He can probably see Rogan's house to some degree. And, like, Rogan has never hung out with Schaub ever. He doesn't like him. I know Rogan's wife has to hate him because of the whole slinging dick thing. I guarantee you that was a thing when that happened years ago. But they moved to Austin, Texas to be with Joe Rogan. And he's not friends with them. He doesn't hang out with them. He won't go to dinners with them. He'll have them on the podcast every once in a while, but no hanging out before or after that. One would think if you were friends with anybody in your own city, you would from time to time get together. Never happened, not gonna happen. At least with Schaub and Rogan. I would imagine Callan does, because Callan will talk about, hey, me and Joe were at the Comedy Mothership, and I would assume when Rogan's at the Comedy Mothership, probably just eats there or to a place right next to it, and Callan is probably with them to some degree. So this is all just being experienced by Schaub, who literally bought a place to be specifically close to Joe Rogan. This man tried becoming a hunter. You remember there was a phase there, and he was texting Joe like, got me a crossbow, want to go hunting, Joe? And it so didn't happen and not going to happen. Especially now that he had to downgrade his house. I mean, but one would just think like, not a dinner, not a hangout, and Schaub is probably not allowed at the Comedy Mothership in aspects of, if Schaub showed up, he's not allowed to just go hang out backstage and stuff. Like, he probably just has to buy a ticket like everyone else. No preferential treatment. No, I'm buddies with Joe Rogan, is working at Joe Rogan's own club. Hence the reason why Schaub isn't there every night. Or at least all the times Callan's performing, because Callan blows him off too. The one time Schaub went there for the Legion of Skanks thing, but they were doing Story Wars. Callan's like, oh man, you were there. I can't believe I missed it. But I was there later that night. Meaning Callan knew he was going to be there and purposely waited for him to leave. Because I guarantee you, Joe told Callan, I don't want that guy walking around using my name at my club to get stuff. I don't know, but let me know your thoughts in the comments.